All right, guys, here we are on the showroom floor of Invictus, and I am gonna take a look at the Anvil Asgard. I purposefully have stayed away from this ship. I got a couple things spoiled to me that it's white and it's by Anvil, and that's really about it. So I'm about to walk around the corner and see for the first time. We're gonna take a first look of it here, and then I'm gonna head to the kiosk back there, rent it, do a flight test and all that stuff. Let's get into it. I like Anvil. I like their design. Okay, this is a Valkyrie. Okay, so it's a Valkyrie variant. Oh. Okay. Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, God. They're gonna nerf this. They're gonna nerf this. I mean, no, this is a... No, it's not really a Valkyrie variant. Yo, Buzz, I need somebody to pull a Valkyrie out. You got a Liberator edition? I want to put them together. This is interesting. Okay. Chat is calling it, you know what? Let me know if you guys are okay with Twitch chat being on the screen, or if you guys would rather not have it. We'll do this video as a guinea pig. Yeah, please let me know in the comments below if you don't care, you want it there, don't want it there. Cool. Color scheme is cool too, but I mean, people are probably gonna go with something more militaristic looking. Okay, yeah, this is a fucking Valkyrie Max. Look at the little thrusters back there. How does that even work? That's cool. What are these? Also, I'm aware that some content creators accidentally got the ship early and were able to make content on it. Let me know if you guys actually saw any of that content. I'm curious. That looks like physicalized armor. Maybe it's just the design. Maybe I'm thinking too much into that. I want to see the VTOL thrusters articulate. I bet it looks dope. Can I get the camera up higher? What's that back there? Yo, holy shit. $16 probably size 3 missiles back there. Whoa. Are these oh wow, that's odd. I've never seen that before. It's got a pillar with the two weapons, just like the gimbal sticking out of the side. It I almost don't like it, but I don't know why I don't like it, if that makes sense. Okay, size 3 weapons, unless the scale is off for me. But by the way, and let me go to this scale real quick so we can get an idea of how big it is. You guys have probably already seen it, but these look like size 5, but I could be wrong. Okay, man, this is another drop ship, right? I mean, well, don't even tell me. Let me figure it out. Let me get in here and look at it. It might be have a bigger role. It's also higher. It's not only longer, it's higher. I'm gonna have to do a make it fit, huh? Okay, let me turn on mouse smoothing. For those of you who get motion sickness, which I don't understand how you play video games. But fuses, cooler, battery. Fire extinguisher. We got more components. Shield. We got 2 size 2. Radar. This looks almost identical. Here we are. Okay, that's cool. I wonder if we're gonna get some updated like this for the Valkyrie. This mechanism is fucking dope. People want to know why this game takes so fucking long to make. It's because they gotta make everything work. I feel like some of these designs might actually like work in real life. Probably not, but it looks like it can. I can't get on. Oh, yep. Let's see what the. Whoop. Okay, this is more like it. Attack can learn something. Yeah. I hope the issue with attack is maybe bugged. But man, I bet this is gonna be a lot more expensive though than the attack, if I had to guess. We'll look at the pledge store, I guess, too, because I guess nobody knows the price. So engineering panel. Let me sit in this seat, make sure it doesn't do anything like functioning. Well, I guess I could have looked up and saw if it had a screen. Okay, so that's a drop seat right there. All right, and you have the same turret that the Valkyrie has. I haven't been in the Valkyrie in a long time. On this side, okay, I think I get the role now. I'm not reading chat on purpose. So we got another drop seat there. So 2 drop seats there. Everybody else got to stand up. All that's just spaceship stuff. Nothing's functional. Okay, we have a restroom. Can shower in here too, so a full bath. 2 beds. 2 beds. What the fuck is that for? Is that where you put a suits or whatever? Normal handgun and large weapon rack. I guess that's where you'd put two suits, but it looks weird. You think it's escape? I don't see any buttons at all. Suit rack? Yeah, I wonder how that's gonna work. We should see that soon. And then we're here. I missed something. I missed something. Where are the remote turrets? I had to miss something. No remote? Only the one man. So it's a gunship. You have a bed for the captain and the guy with the turret. In real life, you don't really need to have like one bed per person. They can rotate. So you need to have some engineering guy running around here fixing stuff. Why? Why does this need to exist, right? Oh, well, I just saw somebody say it. I meant to say this, but yeah, it's a gunship transport. Maybe it's only transport and it's just armored and has a bunch of guns to protect itself. Why not give it some remote turrets as well? Armored cargo hauler. How many SCU? I mean, realistically, if you're going to be cargo hauling, you're going to be in a dedicated cargo hauler that's going to have more SCU at the cost that this is going to cost, right? Yeah, sure, it's armored, but that has to pay for itself. So if this ship costs twice as much money and it's only going to save you every blue moon, it's not going to be worth it. It does have a lot of forward-facing weapons, but it's just like you can get into a fighter with that many weapons, right? Like the F8 has the same weaponry and it's smaller, faster, and more agile. Yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys plan on doing with this if you're buying it. But I don't really see the purpose. Chat said that you could carry a ballista. Now it makes sense why they made the roof so high. That's great because they're actually the ballistas. They don't all fit in some of the bigger ships. The only scenario in which case I would see myself using this would be literally to transport ballistas to Jumptown to sit up on the mountains and help defend. That's it. I haven't done any of the Hathor or Wicklow missions or anything. Like there's a lot of stuff that came out in 4.0 that I haven't done yet because I was taking a break. Tank dropship. Yeah. They're doing a good job with these dynamic missions. Make one where we actually can see a large-scale FPS battle. I think the game's performance can handle something like that now. It'll shut all the people up who keep saying there's nothing to do with dropships. Better than a Valve? Well, no. I mean, not at getting people to the battlefield. It's better than a Valve for getting the tank out, yeah. You need to have a guy, a pilot, a gunner, and an engineering guy who will also offload the vehicles or whatever too, and repair the ship as you guys fly around. And maybe he could swap, I would swap spots with everybody else, like rotate, who does what, keep it fun. I think that this is like really niche. The tack is much more versatile. Yeah, the shields are lackluster. I mean, I was hoping maybe there'd be some more of them somewhere. Let me open up Urkel and double check. Probably gonna be one of the more heavily armored vehicles that we're ever gonna have in the game. It could be that maybe it doesn't need the shields because the hull is gonna be pretty defensible. Yeah, so 6 total size 3s. Okay, so the man turret was size 4s and 16 size 3s like I thought. Whoa. Whoa. We're missing something, boys. Where's the rest of the shields? It's a good ship for solo small groups with attack crew requiring to be really effective. I don't know, but to me it's just like you could do it in another ship. You could bring a fucking like a M2 or C2 or A2 and have somebody in an F8. Yeah, there's so many ships now that's hard to even remember everything you could compare it to. So sorry if I forget to think of something to compare to. Let's go rent it. Let's go get it and do some stuff. I mean, I understand that it's more armored, but to me, it's like is it gonna save my life so much that it's gonna I'm actually gonna make more money? Like, no, I could just get into something like with 250 SCU a lot cheaper and make more money per hour. Oh, well, yeah, of course. I mean, if you carry tanks around a lot, my point is like the only time I ever carry around a tank is for Jump Town. And it's not even the tank. It's the Spartan or the Ballista. Like, that's it. Sorry if I repeat myself, but I haven't played Hathor yet. I do want to see if I could turn this into a proper dropship by adding a Spartan and a Nursa. If we can get a Ballista and a Nursa in there, maybe a Ballista and an Anvil Carrick the Carrick's snub, the Carrick snub. Both of those in there at the same time, and don't spoil it for me, please. You can like save money and like just if you want to use it for that, then you could just like do that. It could literally, you could turn it into your own dropship. Yeah, like I said, guys, I think about shit too logically. Like I like to a fault. I have a good imagination, but I guess not when to do with ships. Because to me, it's just like, yeah, I'd rather just die occasionally by doing a whole B. Well, how much does a C2 cost? Isn't it like? Doesn't the price start with a 2? The whole B is not out yet. No. Oh, really? For the C2? 370? I can't remember prices anymore. Probably could have been very well. I could have paid 200 and something for it. Oh no! Oh, okay. Oh, my pedals are so far away. Oh god. Okay. Whew. All right, well, it's armored enough to
that off. Speed, I like to get it down.
If you haven't played this patch and you're just like curiously watching, I have a 3080 Ti and the clouds are on kill my GPU. My frames are so playable. The game's never performed this good. Oh, hell yeah, I needed to quantum. Yeah, 260. I don't know, that doesn't make sense, really. I mean, yeah, of course. I want ships to be as inexpensive as possible, but that just doesn't seem. It's priced about where I thought that they would do. It's overpriced because it's an Anvil ship. Apparently you're paying for the armor. We'll have to see if that holds to be true. It does not have med beds. It's not a troop carrier. It is basically singular in purpose of bringing tanks to a battlefield. It's got a lot of forward-facing pilot weapons.
SCM mode.
First off, two things. Why did only one weapon shoot? Second, the effect was dope. Yo, what is that shaking effect? I love it. Is that on everything right now? Oh, power management. I don't have enough power to the weapons. Okay.
Right, I'm back.
There we go. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Why does that feel so good, boys? Is that coming to everything? I didn't feel that in the fucking Guardian. Let's continue on there. Holy shit. I mean, that's a lot of guns, but like I said, you could just be in an F8. Let's literally set it like right on top of the Valkyrie.
Damn. Huge bitch.
You've been mounted, sir. Oh. Pull the camera straight up. Okay. Yeah, it
really doesn't seem that much longer. Maybe.
Here, let me
Pretty close, yeah.
It almost looks wider too, but we know it's not, right? Because
it's definitely a little taller.
yeah, definitely taller, but it appears as though it's wider, but I don't know if it can be looking at it in the inside,
Honestly, it looks just a little
beefier. It's that armor paneling, I think.
a little bit, just a little bit longer.
I don't know, man. It's a lot longer.
Maybe.
Well, it's a lot longer on the
wider.
inside. That's what.
Well, the inside. So they cut down on the crew area and that one a lot. If you look at the crew area on this one versus that one, there's a huge overhang in this one.
Right. Yeah, because you don't need a crew. All you need is a pilot, a gunner, and an engineer to drop the vehicles off. Maybe a tank pilot. That's really all you need. You know, it's not meant to transport people. Yeah, that color, that's a special Liberator edition. I wanted him to bring that because it's just a rare variant that you can't really buy anymore. So.
Oh, the wings. Your wings are different. So your
oh yeah, for sure.
Forward, and your front wings are swept forward instead of back.
Yeah, I've got basically 3 pairs of wings.
Yeah, I've only got 2. But...
Yeah, not even including the VTOL thrusters on the front. But okay, cool.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We got to go somewhere now to pull out some land vehicles, though. That's true. You can put a fucking Nursa in there, and then have something else that can hold people. You know, put a Spartan in there. Yeah, we need to try to get a Spartan and a Nursa. You just make this thing into a drop ship. But the whole idea is supposed to be bringing a tank somewhere. You're just gonna be carrying people around. Just stick with the Valkyrie and just drop them off and get out. But the whole idea is like to be able to do tanks. But I mean, I guess if you can make it multi-purpose, it is less money, so you can save yourself some money. I don't even know if I call it niche. It's niche because there's no gameplay for it. But like, once we have large-scale ground wars, which, man, I'm surprised we don't have yet, because all the tech that we need for it is in. I've done it before in this game with org stuff, and it's really fucking fun. I'm talking so long ago where like somebody out in the distance was, okay. We're gonna see how good the armor is here. Oh, I don't know the keybind for it. Oh, we lost it. Let's hope I can repair it. Trespassing in our core controlled area. Fuck.
A few moments later.
I guess now you can bring whatever you want now. You want to bring the Idris? See if it fits in there. All right, so let me learn my lesson here. Oh, I'm not missing a VTOL. Oh, I'm still dead. Welcome to the verse. It's the first time I've crashed, and I've been back for like a week now. Was that all me? I'm not saying a bug did it, but like low gravity, is that like I feel like some sort of a game mechanic was playing an effect on me that I'm not in, that I've forgotten about, or that didn't exist before.
Welcome, Rook. We'll get started in a moment. Looks like you got inbound. Weapons free.
Okay.
Okay, great. This should be good. My amount of thrust it requires me to turn around is ridiculous, right? Or am I tripping? I guess I still haven't fully really turned around yet. Okay, there we go. There's the distance supposed to be coming in.
SCM mode.
Online.
I think I almost one past him. If I had been a better shot, I think I could have one past him right there.
coming your way.
Definitely a better combat ship than the TAC. My shields haven't come back up? That can't be because of him, right? This must be time. Yeah, because I don't have like really anything to shields right now, which is fine because I'm fighting against these starter ships basically.
Power your shields fully in that ship.
Yeah, he still can't even. Yeah, he might have actually got my shields down just because.
Target destroyed.
Let's go, boys.
Clear that wave.
It is still slow. Like I ain't PvPing in this unless this is against something big. But yeah, if I see a player with in a light fighter or something, I'm out. Oh. I do that all the time. Like, oh, I'll fucking. It's just that I killed the soft death ship. That was a terrible trick.
Shields hit.
Oh, come on. Okay, it's a prospect. That's fine. Like, I really do think that these effects are cool, but I can't see where the fucking ship is. I lose it all the time. You switch pips. That doesn't help. Probably makes it worse.
Lead pips I think are better for small ships.
Yeah, see, little fine-tune aiming is hard. I think I was those other ships were easier because the pilots were just flying like shit. Even this guy's flying like shit too, but he's being more erratic though. He's being less predictable. They flew nothing but predictable, so it was simple.
Target destroyed.
Is it capable of enough combat fighter to like use as a daily combat ship? I'd have more fun than other things, but I think you could do a decent amount of bounties with this guy. I don't really need to see it do anything else because, again, it's kind of outside of the purpose. I feel like if you're going to buy a niche ship like this, you're probably going to have a dedicated fighter. You wouldn't want to be in this. It's kind of weird. You can't jump down there.
Yeah,
Unless
there's
they're-
glass on there.
Oh.
Yeah, that's one of the improvements they made because the Valk is open air. So when they do come out with like pressurized, you know, you're not gonna have to depressurize the whole front of the ship.
I mean, literally, I can't see it until I'm like down here looking for it.
You know,
I could technically 100 point turn myself, you know.
can't see ahead of me.
Just hit me. I don't care. I mean, don't try not to do it hard, but keep going. I'll tell you once you're in all the way. And you too. Oh, my camera just. Still got room, I think. You bumped it. Okay, hold on. Let's see where we're at.
Yeah, my ass is hanging out.
I don't know if I can get my camera back there right now. I guess I'll try to get my ass in. And close the door. and have you bump me again. Why is it rocking like that? If the nurses are rocking, don't come a knocking. All right. Okay, yeah, so come on in. Yeah, I still have another SCU of space there. So maybe you could push it. It's gonna be close. Yeah, keep going, it's going. Okay, back up, stop. Back up. Okay, hold there. And we made a dropship, boys. And the Spartan will take up less room. And that was simple. That was easy. I didn't need to shimmy all that much. He could just push. And it's cheaper than the Valk. All right. And it was at this moment that I realized I was blocking the ladder. So we decided to try it a different way. Let's just stop right here. I'm gonna close it right now. Let's see what happens. I think you're good. Whoa. Your front end is up off the ground. Oh, because the door. I have this door open. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, the Nursa door is open.
And let's see how much room you have to push. Oh, damn, I'm blocked again. But I can fix. I can fix that. Is that gonna push you up again? This is so funny. Okay, but now I'm like up in here. Back up as much as you can.
It won't even let me move.
Okay, so that's as far as you can go. Okay. Uh-oh. Yeah, that, okay. Did you move forward?
No, I'm pulling back. I'm kind of moving my tires.
I don't know if I'm free. It looks like the door is just stuck in the fucking geometry now. Oh, seizure alert.
One eternity later.
Okay, let me do my other last ditch effort here. The Nursa as a hallway. I guess you can go ahead and push me. Push me now? No, I mean it's okay because you're gonna push the door up against the thing and I'll have room. All right, so we'll see how much of an inconvenience this is and see if it's worth it. Okay, I'm out, and then let's open up the back door. I can get in and out easily. Just enough room. So you park it in here, facing starboard side. The ramp's closed. You go in through here, and then you can get up the ladder. Oh no. I can still back up a little bit. Let me know in the comments below if this is worth it to turn this thing into a dropship with a med bed in it. Well, but it's not gonna take us this long once you know what we're doing. Yeah, I'm good. I'm up in there. I'm in there like swimwear. Let's do it. You could very well find yourself trapped though. Now, the wheel is off. I don't think that has to do with anything. But I mean, how easy is it to pop these tires? Can you just like shoot that off with a gun? I don't know. Anyway, it's plausible that you could turn this into a dropship with a med bed. Depending on how many people you have, you could just put an Ursa in here. And also, because I don't have a Spartan, I don't know if like maybe we didn't even need to push it this far. I don't know why I feel like the torpedoes at the back are gonna like limit how far you could back up. I mean, I could be wrong. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know in the comments below if you'd be willing to do this to turn it into a drop ship. Oh yeah, the Tonk The Tonk is smaller. We can pull a Tonk out if you have one of those, but the Tonk is smaller.
Is on the Atlas platform.
Right. And the Ballista is on the Atlas platform.
Yeah.
But I keep calling it the Spartan platform. So if I had to put this in here, I might be able to get by anyway, but if I had to put this in here first, I could just go out and jump through the hole, I bet. Why is this working so well? I mean, I'm not gonna... Yo, when we get that new Atlas with the guns, you can have one of those suckers on there, boys. Imagine this thing rolls up in a fucking tank and a mech pop out. You probably put two, one on each side.
Drop the ship full of Atlas.
There we go.
Oh man, it's tight. I didn't realize
At the
how
top.
tall this thing was.
Maybe that's why they picked it, because yeah. Okay. Yeah, I would have thought that the Ballista would have been taller. But yeah, you got plenty of room. You're not even bumping it. And I could definitely close this. There's plenty of room. You can still back up and like partially park on the ramp. Yep, keep going. Yeah. And then, so if you really want to have as much room as possible, shit, you could probably pick up a couple of SCU if you needed to. And it should just fill up whatever spots open. All right, so we have our boosted medium, but we're just gonna hit our SCM speed by just thrusting forward. We have 202 meters a second. It's 2.5 G slowing down. I need to talk about the G's because I never do. 4.5 G's forward, 3.5 G's lateral, 3.7 G's down, 3.7 G's up, and 2.5 G's backwards. Yeah, the backwards G's are terrible. You'd think that like there'd be some retro thrusters on there that will help you slow down. Other ships have that, I believe. Maybe. Okay, and then wait. Yeah, just want to make sure I wasn't in VTOL mode the whole time. All right, and then we're gonna boost forward. 6.9 G's boosting forward. And you hit an afterburner speed of 405. I like 404 better. And then so we got, oh, let me stop. I'm holding space brake. Oh, I'm already out of boost anyway. It slows down faster than the attack. And I just want to see what the 6.9 G's forward with boost. 3.3 lateral with boost. 3.5 reverse with boost. 5.0 up, and I'm sure down's the same thing. 5.4. Okay. All right. Anyway, okay, so yeah, so that's that. Now let's look at weapons. Let's put weapons. So I couldn't fire, like if I put it on one. Oh. Well, when I had it on one earlier, only one weapon fired. Maybe that was a bug. 27 shots? Not too bad. If you're fighting something small. Well, no, I was able to fire for longer than that when I was fighting stuff small, but they were fine like that. We go up to 30, 54. Holy shit. Yeah, I don't know if you need more than that. Wait, hold on. I had it full earlier, and I do remember running out of capacitor. So maybe not. $80 shots. I'm not gonna fire all those. I'm gonna put it up and see what we get. Do we get 100 max? I guess so. Would that be the math? No, it wouldn't be the math. $107. Okay. All right, we're gonna strafe forward till we hit our top speed with no boost. 4.5 Gs. While we're doing that, the reason why I'm paying attention to the Gs is that's acceleration, basically, which I think is more important than top speed. Like the Carrick's one of the fastest ships in the game. So 1,075 meters a second top speed, and I'm gonna hold space brake, which applies boost due to my settings. You see, our thrusters are at medium right now. I'll keep it there. So I'm gonna run out of boost shortly before I come to a stop. It's fine. Yeah, I don't like the reverse thrust. It's lacking to me, and considering it's a ship that's literally designed for you to land. I mean, I'm rusty. I haven't played that much this year, so maybe it's just me. Yeah, it's probably just me. I should have won the SCM mode a lot earlier, but I'm still not happy with the reverse thrust speed. That's really it. And now let's boost to our nav speed as well. Look how long it took my afterburners, or my thrust literally had just hit max as soon as I started doing this. Perfect timing, but also seems like a long time, huh? I got to my top speed before the boost ran out. All right. It would be dope if this effing turret, missile turret, could turn around. It so looks like it can, but there is no remote turret or anything. Man, that would be cool. You can only fire 4 missiles at a time. I guess that makes sense. So I could do that another 3 times. All right, so now my thoughts. I think it's extremely niche. If you want to go through the trouble, and I'm sure some of you guys out there might be able to find a better solution to get a med bed in this thing along with a Spartan, or maybe you don't do the Spartan. Maybe you do 2 Ursas. A Nursa and 2 Ursas. Oh, shit, let me look that up. 8C plus the drivers. Okay. So yeah, 8 seats. I mean, you can get into a, I'm assuming that the Ursa, I bet the Ursa has at least 4 seats in it. 4 seats plus the drivers. Okay, yeah. So if you are cool doing that, and that's not really that big of a deal, right? You bring a Nursa with 2 Ursas, and you have people to sit down. Of course, I mean, obviously people are gonna say, like, why do you need to have the people sit down? I'm talking about like later on in the game where you need to be seated in a seat like this, or you might get your character thrown around the hull, which could cost you your life. I mean, I normally don't focus on features that like aren't out yet, but I think we're kind of getting closer to like a lot of this stuff coming in, so I'm gonna start thinking about that more. So yeah, with armor, this thing is gonna be dope. With if you load it up with that, you can make your own dropship with its own medical bed. Yeah, so if you can turn it into a dropship yourself, I think it's pretty good. It's got a decent amount of firepower for 2 people and a decent amount of firepower for 1 person. The agility is better than expected. It's doable. I wouldn't use it as a dedicated combat ship. Like it's a solo dedicated combat ship, I wouldn't do it. Even if I had 2 people, I feel like I could get into something better. It'd be just a more capable fighter, something smaller, more nimble. Yeah, anyway. So yeah, another extremely niche ship. What would I use at Jump Town without knowing what the armor really is going to look like? If I don't need to, and I won't need to carry any tanks or whatever down, we could do that in a C2. Have a C2 drop off ballistas on the mountains. We can come in with the TAC. I think I'd rather have the TAC still for Jump Town, for being the mule. The A2 is pretty big. It has a lot of guns on it that I'm probably not gonna need. That I'm not gonna need for Jump Town. I don't too much care about the bombs because they're ineffective against large groups anyway. But I guess we'd bring them anyway just to clear out stragglers. But against an effective group, it's not gonna work because we've never lost a load to a A2 bomb. But yeah, I think I like the TAC. I think the TAC is still king of the dropship, even though you could technically make one yourself with this. But it's cool though. It's cool. I know there's a lot of you guys who are Anvil fans as well. That's also a factor. But yeah, I think I like the TAC better. But that's my thoughts on that. I will see you guys in the next video. What will it be? Oh, my next video is gonna be my thoughts on the blade debacle, and I have a very unique perspective that I hope a lot of people watch. I don't know how many views it's gonna get. People probably aren't gonna want to click on it because they're probably done with it, but I like to wait and formulate my thoughts before I speak about it. And I got a pretty unique perspective, so check that out. Peace out. Permission to enter your butthole.
Oh no.
Nowhere near.
Those top engines, too
Yeah.
tall and wide.
Oh?
You're on one of them. And knock the other one off.
Yep. This is make it fit, sir. You gotta always get out and repair it.
Check fire.
There we go.
Let's say I've got a 1,000,000 megawatt laser on the front. It's not getting it off.
Oh my goodness, dude. Still, even with that, it's too tall.
Front wings.
Even no, look,
The
it's
front
too
wings
tall.
are too wide.
Oh, the front wings. Okay, we can get rid of those.
Bring your landing gear up.
Okay. Oh, well, that still not gonna get me in.
Yeah, it's still too wide. It's the width that's gonna be.
Uh oh. Can I get purple? I can't get purpled here, right?
I don't know. I guess you can.
I got purpled. So
your Ursa's floating.
okay, I don't understand the idea of this purple thing in the verse. Why am I moving backwards?
You got your Ursa. I sucked it in. Incoming engine components.
Yo, you just hit me in the face. I wish I was looking in the right direction. Introducing the savior of the battlefield, the Asgard heavily armored vehicle dropship, enabled for boundless resilience in the hottest combat zones. Why couldn't they have just put more seats in there? Power through relentless fire to deliver vital reinforcements, hold the front line, and keep the enemy retreating. They could have put a med bed in there. They could have made it basically a Valkyrie Max. I get it though. Like, something like this can exist in real life, but I'm just trying to figure out why someone would use it in a video game. Deliver fierce war machines to the front line, including a single Nova tank or several smaller ground vehicles. whether they are the first wave of attack. Why didn't they mention the ballista? Deliver fierce war machines to the front line, including why didn't they mention the ballista? Can it not fit? Demolition? Can the missiles go backwards? Why is that the video or image that they're showing? It looks empty. We're waiting for it. It's not will it fit, sir. It's make it fit. The Asgard substantial armor and heavy shielding make it almost unstoppable in reaching its target, even though the most chaotic weapons fire. The ballista is like way bigger than, we're gonna have to land on a planet and pull it out. But the ballista is way bigger than the Nova, right? Why wouldn't they advertise that? I hope this thing is inexpensive. I have not seen the price yet. Thank you, chat, for not spoiling it. Valhalla. Yo, what a dope name for we need an Anvil Valhalla. That would be a dope ship name. Let's go. What kind of role would it be? A bomber? Ragnarok for the bomber? Okay, Ragnarok for the bomber. Then the Valhalla would be like, this could have been called the Valhalla. All right, sorry, let me stop nerding out for a bit here. Keep going. I guess that's a cool skin. I like kind of darker colors, so that this would probably be something I go last light. How much is the Valkyrie? Anybody know off the top of their head? It's less than the Valk. That's good. It's still a lot of money though, for a ship that's very singular in purpose. I'm fine with them making ships like this, to be honest. I know it may seem like I don't like it, or maybe I don't like it. There's an ask for every seat. Somebody might really need something like this for the type of gameplay that they do. Hopefully there will be gameplay that you don't have to make on your own. Okay, let's watch the video now.
The Anvil Asgard is the Valkyrie on steroids. It's here to deliver larger vehicles than the Valkyrie is capable of, but without the troop deployment side of it.
Okay, I'm changing my mind a little bit, because while looking at it there on the showroom floor, I am forgetting about how deadly the turret could be. But they're only size 4. I mean, that's fine, but it's not like something stupid big like size 5.
Troop deployment side of it. This is for the person with a Nova tank. It doesn't have a big enough garage.
I would say it's a beast with tons of weapons. It's ready for action combat, but
I cannot imagine a ground vehicle that won't fit in the back of this ship, but I know where we work, so I think that's probably not a good idea to say.
Okay.
The big exterior changes are we've now got our missile rack on top of the ship.
It also looks more aggressive because all of its weapons now face forward. We've got 2 new wings on the top. They are now supporting engines instead of guns. We have new rear thrusters to help it propel itself. Now it's carrying a tank.
Okay, so they're trying to tell me this thing is fast?
I think one thing to notice
what about
is the
lateral
strafing. It looks structurally sound. We really tried to make that extra wing that's now carrying an engine look like it can carry an engine.
We've also extended and thickened the rear ramp entrance so that the bigger Nova can actually fit.
If you're dropping into a battlefield for like a beach landing or something, you just like shoot everything at once, clear the area to let the tank or whatever come out the back.
We also have a few cool paints. My personal preference is the copper paint.
From the outside, it's obviously impressive. You don't really like get the full scope of how big it is until you like enter through those front doors and you see the roof just super far above your head. The hangar interior, it's basically just like huge cavernous space. Like a very tall area. It's almost, I've heard it described as being church-like. The side walls repeat in a fashion that's similar to like a cathedral.
The Church of Death.
And at the end of it is a window to habitation that draws your eye towards it.
We've cut the crew complement down from 4 to 2 because there's only a pilot and a turret gunner / engineer now. So we have a full bunk for the pilot and the gunner. We then have a little bathroom off to one side.
really comfortable habitation suit locker, decent weapon rack.
And a chow line, I think is what we call it still. It also has a slightly bigger cargo grid than the Valkyrie. This one gets up to 180, but that's floor to ceiling in the back there, so it can be a little unwieldy if you do fill it up all the way. It's kind of in that weird spot where it's a military ship with an enormous cargo hold, so it kind of gets the best of both worlds.
Target destroyed.
You can get your tank on the battlefield with ease.
Providing as much fire as it wants to. You then close that ramp, lift it back off, and got the hell out.
If this thing is agile, then I'm gonna really like it. So I'm gonna have to do some combat missions here. It looked like that could turn around, but they would have mentioned that. I mean, it's growing on me a little bit, but maybe that's just the theatrics of the trailer, right?